Hello, I'm Jeff Fitzgerald. I'm excited about what's happening today, and I think you will be too. First, I want to give a little background on this project. More than 3 years ago, the Ohio Department of Transportation gave Allen County the opportunity to provide input regarding the design of the new bridges and concrete walls along the I-75 corridor. More than 50,000 vehicles a day pass through Lima and Allen County along this corridor, so it represents a real opportunity for us to make a real and lasting impression about our community. The challenge? What would that impression be? It's not that we haven't tried to determine our community's identity before. In the past 20 years or so, there have been 17 internal efforts to pinpoint what makes us special. Many of these initiatives yielded valuable information, but none resulted in a solid Allen County brand. So to make sure the I-75 corridor represented us in a relevant and memorable way, a group of community stakeholders conducted a search of potential companies to develop a brand identity for Allen County. Northstar was selected as the company that best fit our needs. Northstar has worked with more than 110 communities in 30 different states and in Canada. This company understands the challenges of uncovering a brand identity that embodies an entire county that includes 2 cities, 8 villages, and 12 townships. They have experience translating that identity not just into highway construction, but into a strategy that will represent Allen County proudly for many years to come. Allen County's new brand, including the I-75 aesthetics, is what we are presenting here today. In large and small ways, this identity will be woven into the fabric of our community moving forward. It will be connected intimately with business and economic development, with the promotion of tourism and conventions, with bringing people to our community. It will be the guiding philosophy for communications, community outreach, arts, events, policy, actions, business practices, even attitudes. I want to thank all the people and organizations that have had a financial part in this effort. As you well know, we couldn't do this without many public and private partners providing the funding. I would be remiss if I did not recognize the significant financial contribution made by the Allen County Visionaries, an organization of area business leaders and companies that assist in the major funding of the Allen Economic Development Group. I also want to thank all the folks who have been diligent in working on this project over the last couple of years. Especially thanks goes to the Community Branding Steering Committee chaired by Jed Metzger, President, CEO of the Lima-Allen County Chamber of Commerce. These persons have given a lot of their extra sustained effort to make this happen. Finally, thanks for your attention and participation. You are one of the people and organizations devoted to Allen County's future, dedicated to furthering an identity that sets us apart from other communities in the state of Ohio, in the nation, and around the globe. Allen County has come a long way, but as we join together, consider that we have much left to do. We need to take deliberate steps to set ourselves apart. We need people to remember who we are. We need people to understand what we are all about. We need your help bringing this exciting idea to life in every corner of the community. We are a great community here in Allen County. It's time for everyone else to hear that from us.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm Don McCann, CEO of Northstar Destination Strategies, and I agree. Allen County truly is a great community, and I have more than a gut instinct to go on. I have the research to back it up. This presentation is the result of over a year's worth of work uncovering your unique identity, which some of you know as brand. And notice I said uncovering rather than creating. This brand wasn't arbitrarily designed, written, or drawn. It was discovered in your history, in the will and willingness of your people, in the strength and integrity of your businesses. It is quite simply the strategic representation of who and what you are. The process we went through looks something like this. The top half of this hourglass is where the research takes place. We gathered information under 3 camps: the vision of the stakeholders in the community, perceptions from the consumers, those inside Allen County and those from the outside, and the competitive situation that exists in your region. All of that research led us to a strategic proposition, or the neck of that hourglass. This is that special thing that is relevant and distinct about Allen County. It must be broad enough to embody and support multiple organizations in effort, but it must be unique enough to, as Jeff said, set you apart. Once that strategic platform was approved, we entered the bottom half of that hourglass, and this is the really fun part. Here, Northstar goes to work bringing your identity to life. Of course, we create all the traditional marketing elements, including the logo and a tagline, a website look, advertising recommendations, and more. But if there's one thing I want to stress, is that this brand should be so much more than a logo and a line. It should be the look and the feel of a high-profile overpass. It should be the philosophy that directs community programming. And it should support and promote the local businesses that call Allen County home. In fact, I hope you leave today's presentation with some ideas about how to make this brand an integral part of your community, your business, your neighborhood, or even your family. It was developed with the sole purpose of providing opportunity for Allen County, which translates directly into providing opportunity for you. So with no further delays, here's what we learned during our year with Lima and Allen County. And on behalf of North Star, I'd like to say thank you for the privilege.
Strength. Real American strength. The kind of strength that isn't just about being powerful, but about being steadfast and grounded. About understanding who you are and where you've been. And perhaps more importantly, where you're going. About being more than a city, more than a county. Here, our strength comes from our Midwestern work ethic and values. From recognition that our productivity, culture, and way of life are sacred. Gifts passed down from those who came before us. We have the kinds of things all Americans want, yet few actually possess. Uncovering the spirit of Allen County and identifying a brand did not take place overnight. It was a journey of discovery that took more than a year and occurred in 5 phases: research, insights, strategy, creativity, and action. The research phase of this is by far the most time-intensive, taking more than 6 months and including 15 different formal studies. To form a picture for tourism, over 1,200 visitor inquiry records were analyzed and profiled. Regional tourism industry professionals were interviewed. Hundreds of past and prospective visitors outside Allen County were surveyed by phone to garner their perceptions, attitudes, and beliefs about our community. Community attitudes were gathered from many hundreds of residents in Allen County via surveys, phone calls, and one-on-one interviews. Young professionals were surveyed. Resident habits were analyzed and compared to behavior from the rest of the state via a third-party profiling company. Economic development strengths and opportunities were identified through interviews with site selectors and influencers from outside Allen County in regional and state offices. Owners of existing Allen County businesses shared their opinions. Existing research, planning documents, and current communications were audited. Undercover interviews, focus groups, and tours were conducted. North Star's research will help guide decision-making in Allen County for years to come. It will provide direction for new business recruitment, guidance for tourism efforts, and support for community outreach. But more than anything, all that research data contained insights into the essence of Allen County's identity. Perhaps best summarized by the quote of one Allen County businessman during a personal interview. Lima has a plethora of capacity: educational, intellectual, entrepreneurial, innovation, manufacturing, healthcare, community integration, agriculture, youth, diversity, even fun. In other words, North Star's research found that Allen County has the capacity, that unique combination of opportunity and ability, to overcome challenges and rise not only to the occasion, but to our preferred future. That capacity is embodied in our many higher education institutions and training centers, in the reputation of our big thinkers past and present, including physicists, business innovators, jazz artists, writers, news anchors, and war heroes, in our cultural opportunities from the symphony to museums to shows and programs, in our history of innovation that has redefined energy, transportation, and technology, thanks to companies like American Trim, with its groundbreaking work in high-velocity metal forming, and JSMC, with its production of the world's best armored vehicles. In our strong manufacturing sector, exemplified by General Dynamics Manufacturing Center, the Ford engine plant, and Procter & Gamble's state-of-the-art facility, in our status as a regional hub for healthcare, and in our youth, our pride, our diversity.